Okay, in this section what I'm going to do is to talk about the SEO plugins that you've installed. So the first one I want to look at is the Google XML sitemaps. So to access this, you go to Settings, and here you can see that you can put your sitemap to Google. So if you click on this bit here, this will notify Google and all the search engines about your site. So if you click on there, okay, it's notifying all the search engines there. So I would do this, okay, just to get your website up and running and registered so that people can start to find it. So when you've done that, you can click on X. As you can see, I did mine earlier. So you can see that Google was successfully notified, and so was Bing. Okay, you don't have to worry too much about the rest of it. Okay, it's just got all these things here. So basically, the purpose of installing this is so that when Google, when all its sort of crawlers that crawl your website come in, they'll be able to find all the areas of your website that are relevant easily, and it just helps you in the search engine rankings. Okay, so this is a good one to have. The other one, if we go back into our plugins, the other one that we had was the WordPress SEO. Now all the settings for this are actually here as well under SEO. Okay, so you've got your general settings here. Okay, so you can start a tour and learn a bit more about it. You can change info and change whether you're a company or a person so that Google will know how you're managing your website, whether it's a personal one or a company one. If you've got some webmaster tools, you can put them in there. And security, you can disable the advanced part of the WordPress SEO meta box if you like. Again, this is all quite technical really if you're not that au fait with SEO, so don't worry about that. When we go into titles and metas, again, you've got all the information here that you can edit, but I will just leave it as it is, because when I show you how to write a blog post to make it SEO, attractive to SEO, you will see that all these titles and metas and social that's part of this WordPress Yoast, it sort of basically prompts you on the actual post page itself. So we've got social, where you can tell Google all your social networks again, which will help them rank. And if we scroll down, XML sitemaps. Now you may have noticed when I installed the Google XML sitemap that it did say that it may clash with this plugin here, so I uncheck this and save it. So I tend to prefer using the Google XML sitemap, okay, because Google, as we know, is the big search engine, and if you rank well on Google then you will everywhere else. So I don't tend to use this part of the WordPress Yoast. So if we scroll down again, you can see that there's some advanced options that you can go on to. Now I'm going to enable breadcrumbs, because basically all breadcrumbs are, it's just basically when people navigate through your website, so it just makes it easier for them, okay, to come back into. So if we go back again, look at tools, yeah, this has just got some editing features there if you wanted to bulk edit. You did a lot of posts at once and you just wanted to change some titles and descriptions to make them more SEO friendly. You could do that rather than go into each one, so that's a useful feature there. And again, I'm just going to scroll down and then have a look at extensions. And this is just if you want to have a bit more functionality onto the free version of WordPress Yoast, but I don't tend to use any of that. I think if you get used to writing some good blog posts, you won't need any of those features. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it there, and in our next section I'll show you how to use WordPress Yoast to make your blog post rank well in the search engines. See you then.